Hello, everyone. Hope you're all well. Divine love and blessings to everybody. I just wanted to come on today to explain your power and what you're giving your power to. Because we live in a world where we're educated and programmed from a very young age to conform to society and what society wants for us. We are governed by darkness all around us. So they want to keep us into that program and fear-based consciousness where they show all of these horror movies. They sing songs and promote songs of fear and violence and drugs and pornography. And it's a war on your soul. It's a war on your consciousness. It's a war because it's the fallen from God that give in to fear from God to create out of jealousy. Whenever it was always one. So it's like Lucifer, Janus, Enki, Enlil, all these names of the two-faced God, which it's false. So they promote fear and then create fear in your consciousness where you can't create a reality that you actually want or live by. They want you to stay in that fear so you don't create for yourselves, but you create for them. So you're not spending that time on yourself to get to know yourself, but you're in fear. So that's why they created systems like jobs and things like this. So you're out there working all the time, which is fraud, because you're working to provide for a family, but it's like you're giving all of you to provide, to make them feel love, or that they love you. But do they love you? By you not focusing on yourself, you're giving all of yourself to these corporations and jobs, but you're going out busting your balls every single day and coming home, and what are you doing? You're tired and you get depressed, you watch TV, you eat the same shite. But when do you spend time for yourself? You don't. And that's why it's corruption. Because they're not getting you to see yourself, but making you work in a false reality for them to create a false reality even bigger for them, to keep you stuck by harnessing your power to work for a world outside yourself whenever you could be working for a world inside yourself, because the kingdom of heaven is within you. But there has to come a time where you need to realize what they're doing to you, through every organization, through every system, through every false government, every matrix that they're building within a matrix. So if you're God in human form and you're God consciousness, that means spend time with yourself to get to know yourself, to get to know God and get to know your power, to get to know how to manifest the reality that you want for you and your family, and show your family, to teach the next generations. Not be given into fear. Because you're watching it through the media, you're watching it through television, you're listening to the songs, and they're attacking the mind, but you're too blind to see that. You think it's just normal. It's not normal, because it's what you see through the windows of the windows to your soul is through your eyes. You're letting this in to rewire the subconscious mind. You're wiring the subconscious mind by watching fear. So you're going to fear a lot of things in the world. You're going to fear COVID. You're going to fear dying, so you need an injection, but they're really poisoning you and killing you off. So it's a psychological warfare in your mind that they're creating for you, which is a spiritual warfare in the higher realms. So you really need to see what they're doing to you, so that you can let go of these false illusions that is around you to get to know yourself on a deeper level. Instead of fearing every relationship and being the narcissist through fear, because you're fearing yourself, you're fearing to tap into the love within yourself. And by doing that, if you find the love within yourself, then you can share love with anybody, any partner, and you let go of the narcissistic traits because you find yourself. Because the narcissist just wants to control, but what are they doing to you through your subconscious? They're controlling you and what way you should live. So you're being the narcissist and controlling your partners and controlling what they do and controlling where they go or who they text, who they look at, what the fuck they're doing. But you're letting this happen because you're looking outside yourself and using the control and the manipulation that you're programmed with to control other people. And that's why your relationships don't work. That's why families break down. That's why families fall apart. Because you don't know yourself to know your family. Do you? No, you don't. You need to be free as a bird. You need to claim back your power, because when you get into yourself and know your power fully on a bigger level, you can be the bird. You could be the bird. You can fly. If only you believed in yourself. If only you believed. Because everything's a belief. So if you believe there's what they're telling you on the news about COVID, about vaccinations and all this, you're giving them your power. You're giving in to the fear. And if you are fearing that and creating for them, you're actually killing yourself, because that's what they're doing it for. They're creating a fear-death complex within yourself. But guess what? This is the age of Aquarius. All things will be revealed. All things will become known. It's not the age of Pisces, where we're in the age of believing. No, we're in the age of knowing. We're in the age of knowing it all. Because what they tried to hide from us is now being used through the lightworkers and the twin souls, me and Giselle. We are here to tell you guys, it's up to you. Isn't that right, Giselle?
I love you. I love me. And that's how we get through this. Focus on the beauty in everything, not the fear in everything. Look at the love. Look at the spark in everything in every moment. How do you feel when you get that kiss? It's really the feeling that you create inside of yourself. So tap into that. How do you feel when you're creating something that you love? If it's baking a cake or making a song or painting something or rearranging your cupboards, doesn't matter. What is that feeling when you do something you love and you're like, wow, tap into that feeling.
And we're not telling you not to watch television or listen to songs, but it's the choices you make and what you watch and what you let into your mind and what... You have the choice of what to watch, not what's being put out there.
To clear the lens so then you can see everything, the lens of love. So then your baseline, instead of your baseline that we've been trained to look through, that level of chaos doesn't, all those emotions and feelings don't bounce off that layer. It's not seen through that layer of chaos. You have to get rid of that layer. You need to see the layer to
strip it back,
strip it away. But then once you do, then you start to look at yourself through love, and all of the things that you see, all the things you create, everything you hear now changes to this frequency through the eyes of love. And then when you do that, you start to realize all the beauty that's been around you. It's been hidden because he didn't want you to see that you are the creator, that you can do anything so your dreams become bigger.
And that's why that's why they created these false religions, because they say they put you in all this fear, and then they create a savior complex and twist the enlightened teacher's knowledge, like Yeshua, which they call Jesus, and they twisted by him coming here to reveal the truth, that he was coming back on a cloud to save people, because they made you fear yourself and fear your light, that you would need someone to come on a cloud to save you. But that's not what Yeshua was telling everybody. He was telling everybody the truth about enlightenment within themselves. And that's why, yes, he didn't come back on a cloud. He's back in human form to reveal to the world the truth. That if he can do that, Mary Magdalene can do that, and Buddha can do that, then they can come back and break the matrix completely by getting everybody on board. Yeshua wants you to know yourself. He doesn't want you to believe that he's coming on a cloud to save you, because he's not. He's already here. Because they are the 144,000 that chose to do it before, to come back with the star seeds to help them with the same knowledge and wisdom. And the light beings, the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Andromedans, the Negamak, the Venetians, there's many of them, all coming back at this time to help us. To break the power of the dark controllers who are manipulating everything. But they can't do it no more, because this is the age of knowing, and knowing yourself. You get to know their traps and their tricks of fear-based consciousness. It's just a gift. But instead of looking outside yourself for all these keys, the key was in the heart. Instead of looking at the bottom of an ocean for a treasure chest, the treasure was in your chest, in your heart, in the deep ocean of your own emotion. But you had to unlock it to find your treasure chest. And that's why they're your emotions, and no one gets to play with your emotions and tell you how to feel and how you cry, and it's yours, guys. We love you.
We love you so much.
Divine love and blessings. We love you. It's time for you to wake up to everything, because I only speak truth. And it's the truth that will set you free. You just don't need to know everything right now, but you will.
Yeah.
We love you. The light in us honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bless you.